Hey there, hi, hello everyone. So I thought I'd give a little update. I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to do a podcast called the Joy Studio Podcast. And then I became a full-time podcaster for New Foundation for their new forum project in the web3 space. And yeah, I kind of didn't really have the time anymore to do my own podcast and to really do a lot of social media because my full-time job is now social media. um, and I also do other tasks as well within the foundation, but that's another topic. And yeah, I thought I would catch up a little bit with you guys. I mean, the ones that are listening, the ones that are OGs that have been following me for a while. The ones that have been following me since I made music, R&B music, or since I was posting a lot of DIY fashion projects. So shout out to all of you and all of the new people that are joining my space. Welcome. This is a very free space of a young girl, woman exploring fashion, music, DJing, trying to figure things out and leave a note on the world. I'm also very passionate about, um, yeah, like finance, business, all those type of topics, as well as self-development and mental health. Um, but I thought I'd just give you a little catch up on what's been happening. So, yeah, like I said, I couldn't really do a lot of social media work since I've been doing it full time for another company. And this is really interesting because this has been like the first 2 years of me doing media and social media full time, and I learned a lot. And one thing that I want to start off with is be genuine. Like, all this stuff can be very flaky and very fake sometimes. Um, so be genuine, and I hope like I always stay genuine. Like, no matter where I go from here, I always want to stay genuine, and I want to make sure that um you can always reach out to me. And I'm kind of like, I look really up to people like Virgil because of the way he provided free resources and was so reachable, and people looked up to him. So that's kind of like my role model. But also, if I'm not answering you straight away or if I take my time, it's because um, there's something called social anxiety. And yeah, like I already do a lot, and if I like on top of that have to answer a lot of messages, or yeah, it's a lot sometimes. So bear with me. But I know if you're an OG supporter, then I always make time for those people. You can always hop on a call with me if you have anything you want to talk about or any questions. So yeah, because I feel like the people that invested that time in me and that invested their support and love into me, they all also deserve extra attention and deserve that back, because they take me in all my facets and they support all my projects. So I think they deserve the best. And yeah, so working in media, working on the blockchain space has been really interesting. um, and also working in fashion has been really interesting. I'm very grateful that I met so many people this year. Like, I talked to CEOs, I talked to the co-founder of Twitch, I talked to the co-founder of Kickstarter, I talked to so many digital fashion brands, so many fashion brands. And that has been like really surreal because when I started, I didn't know no one, I had no network. And now, like 1.5 year later, I know so many people and I can just hit people up And if I have one advice to you guys is to just put yourself out there. There's a rule in networking that is, if you reach out to someone, always never be like needy, always offer them something, but also be like persistent, because sometimes you reach out to someone and they might not get back, but then when you be like a month, 2 months later, you're like, hey, I'm just following up, like, how is it going? Did you receive my message? How did that sound? Like, from a very genuine place. Most of the time, they just didn't see the message. Like, if you're hitting up people on Twitter or LinkedIn or Instagram, it just got lost in the DMs and they just didn't see it or didn't want it to get back to it yet. But that doesn't mean they never would answer, you know? And yeah, so second rule is always shoot your shot. Um, always shoot your shot and yeah, just go for it. Like, even if they say no now, they might say yes in a bit when you have a bit more leverage. So that's another thing. If you're a startup or if you're a freelancer, always shoot your shot. And then, third thing is don't be disappointed and don't be fooled by the media, because from the outside it always looks so easy, right? You see somebody, you see their brand, you see their startup, you see their venture capitalist firm, whatever, and it looks like, oh my god, they're so doing so well, and you know, they have all this popularity, they have this cultural cloud. But then actually, when you look behind the scenes, like, your favorite fashion brand might not have any sales or might be struggling and they're just pretending to keep going. So, but that's like, I think that is a motivation for everyone to just try, because if they not even, you know, like, they don't have all the answers, like, nobody has, especially in an economy that we are in right now. A lot of fashion brands actually be fooling themselves, and you know, their sales numbers are not good, and they're not to blame. The way their supply chain is set up is really complicated, production is really complicated. But I just want you to let you know that, and it's like not a shame as well if you're a brand coming up, you know, like, you just, you know, if you're genuine and you have good product, eventually will happen. And that's another thing, like, business can go in either direction. Like, it does, it's always like, with software companies, you think like it's so much different than any other product, but if you're real, it's just another category, to be fair. And take yeah, something I learned from an investor I talked to is also take calculated risk. Like, uh he was actually a poker player, and he then went on to be, he was a professional poker player, and then he went on to be a software developer. And I would say never put a cap on your mind of what you can do and how many different things you can achieve, because let's say you put an identity on yourself to be a certain type of person, you will never exceed that. But if you stay open minded and you just believe that you can do master a certain skill, eventually you will push yourself there. And another thing is, like, discipline is really important if you want to reach something. Yeah. So I think that's really it right now. I'm looking forward to 2023. I'm looking forward to meeting a lot more people in real life because I will finish my studies. And I'm so excited for that because I've been on top of working and yeah, trying to do my own projects and studying as well. And it will be great when I'm done with studying and I have more freedom to do other things. And I'm really excited to see you guys and meet you guys hopefully in 2023. Hopefully somewhere, maybe on events, maybe doing my own gigs. For sure doing my own gigs. I'm looking forward to New York. Mm, yeah. Shout out to Unseen, DJ Dow, a new foundation, all the people helping me grow. And always feel free to reach out to me. I don't bite. I am sometimes, I'm an introvert, extrovert, and I'm trying to work on it because I can be very out there, but I am also like a little introvert sometimes. And but 2023 is gonna be lit. I know it. Yeah, thank you for your support, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out my music. I'm DJ Joy on Spotify and all platforms. I just released a house EP, and I can't wait to see you guys in 2023. Like, let's make it the best year ever because we deserve it, and reach for the stars. Bye bye.